Hey YouTube, this is Brian back. This video is, I mentioned in my last video that I had a deal going on from Craigslist, and this video is the results of that. There's quite a few of them, so I'm going to try to get through them quick, but I've like most of you, I keep an eye on Craigslist, and so far it's never panned out for me. You know, I send an email and they either ignore me or they reply and once, and then I'm like, well, ask it for more information, like, you know, how many, you know, what titles do you have, whatever, and it just never goes anywhere, and they all just end up fizzling out to nothing. But this one, it was Thursday night. The guy, I think he put his ad up, and like a half an hour, 45 minutes later, I noticed it. So, and his ad was like, you know, 300 plus Marvel books from like the Bronze Age, and like 150 or best offer. And he's all like, yeah, I'm gonna leave the auction up for until the 30th of the month, and the best price gets it. So I was like, you know what, screw that. 150 Marvel books from the 70s and early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, at 300 bucks, or, you know, 150 bucks for 300 books. That's 50 cents a book. You know, you really can't beat that, even if they're not all in great shape, or even, you know. And it turns out that most of these actually aren't in terrible shape. Most of them are probably, you know, 4.0 to 5, with quite a few being less than that. But they're still in the range of, like, you know, if you picked them up in a comic shop, most shops would probably price them at $2 to $3 a piece. So I feel like I got an okay deal on them. Now, I'm going to just go into listing off, or showing you the books. This first one, Marvel Triple Action. If you know anything about them, or comics, you probably know that these are reprints of the Silver Age Avengers books. So, starts off with 13, 17, 18, 31, 32, 34. I already have this one from when I was a kid. Oh, I got it again, 34. 35, the Red Guardian. He's like the USSR's version of Captain America. Now we're getting into Marvel Super Action, and again, I'm pretty certain that this is just another reprint of Silver Age Marvel books. Probably Captain America from the looks of it. So that's 6, 12. Now this is Marvel Super Action doing the Avengers instead of just Captain America, and it's 25. Now, Tales of Asgard #1. I think this is from the 80s. From the look of it, haven't even opened it up yet and looked at it. So, but I'm gonna guess it's reprinting Thor, or it might even be a brand new story. I'm not sure. Marvel Adventures featuring Daredevil 6. I think this is actually, you know, the Savage Submariner 72. This one, now this is one that's in less than stellar shape. As you can see, there's, you know, felt here, a lot of rubbing going on. There's some tape right here, and I've actually got like 4 other books that are like in terrible shape that I'll show you. But, you know, those ones are probably gonna find their way to the trash bin or something, unless somebody is actually interested in them. Fantasy Masterpiece starring Silver Surfer #5, 7, 8. Tales of Astonish starring Submariner. I'm pretty certain that this is also reprinting Submariner. 13. Now, Marvel's Greatest Comics starring the Fantastic Four. Almost 100% certain that these are reprinting early Fantastic Four. It's 86. 94. The Mighty Thor starring in Marvel Spectacular. Again, probably a reprint. It's #5. As you see, I think this is Kirby on the cover. Definitely that's a Kirby Thor. #8. This is most definitely a reprint. God, I mean, look at that cover. I mean, if I had an original of that, I'd be happy as well. I can't really tell you, but anyways, this is #16. I'm certain that this is a reprint. Marvel Superheroes featuring the Hulk and Submariner. It's #39. 48. I don't know what's up with this circle. I've seen this quite a bit lately since I've been digging into these older books. I'm certain it's not one of those 35-cent variants because it's 30 cents, but I don't normally see those round circles. Anyways, this is 59, 60, 64, 70, 72, 74. This is I got to get my nose in here and read this. You know, anytime the Hulk and the Thing mix it up, it's going to be good. 74 again, 94, 50, 99, and 101. That's the end of the first little stack there. Give me a second to move these out of the way and grab another pile for you. Again, this is 300 plus books, so it's going to take me a minute. Yeah, there's a bit of glare there, but anyways, this is Iron Man 103, Ghost Rider 17. These are reprints of this, because you can see up here in the Marvel movie showcase, that's how you know it's a reprint. Plus, I think the original ones came out in the 70s, this came out in like 82. I have two of these, he gave me two of these. Here's the second one. Now, I think this is one of the original ones. It's 35 cents, it's number 7. Indiana Jones, it's the Further Adventures of Indiana Jones, it's number 1, 2, 16. Movie adaptation of Raiders, number 1. We got Tarzan, number 11. Shogun Warriors, number 2. Shogun Warriors, number 20. Now these are like, these are actually toys you could buy back in the day, and apparently they got licensed to Marvel, and it's kind of interesting. Alpha Flight number 17. I've already shown that off once. This is my second copy of it. So that's 17. Micronauts, number 19. Number 21. Again with 21. 23. We're badass here with BA on the cover. The 18, number 2. Yes, you can beat it, and I'll probably end up going away soon. But Vision and Scarlet Witch, number 4. Moon Knight, number 14. The Jack of Hearts, number 4. This is this guy's costume I thought was really, really cool. I don't think he really got a whole lot of attention in most of the Marvel Universe. I think he came back briefly in when they relaunched, I think maybe Volume 3 of the Avengers. I saw him briefly in there. But again, I think he's a really cool character that never really got his due. See, this is what you get right here for buying books from Craigslist. You get the Dark Crystal number 1 and Dragon Slayer number 1. And even better, you get the Saga of the Crystal Shard. Yeah. Or Crystal Warriors, my bad. Number 1. And Marvel Fanfare number 8. Now, this is kind of cool. I'm probably going to hang on to this. It's Hercules number 1. This looks like it came out in early 80s. And Bob Layton's name's on the cover. So this is obviously before he jumped ship and ran over to Valiant in the early 90s. There's a second copy of it. And this is a 4-issue miniseries, number 1. And Uncanny Tales from the Grave. This book is in terrible, terrible shape. This is number 3, by the way, sorry. But it's in horrible shape. It's honestly, this isn't probably worth much of anything in the condition it's in. But there that is. And let me grab you another stack of books to show you. Now this is even better than the Crystal Shard or Crystal Warriors. US number 1. Why in the world they ever did a comic book based on a trucking? I don't know. This is like Convoy or something, but it's number 1 and even better. I got number 4. Number 5. Number 5 again. Issue 6. This is much better. I want to fuck yeah after this. All right, Team America, fuck yeah. Number 1. Second issue, number 1. Third issue, number 1. Do we have 4? Let's see. No, we got number 2. We got number 11. 1 second. Get these out of the way. Number 11. 12. ROM, Space Knight, number 16. Number 22. And here is that, don't remember his name, but there's a character in the New Warriors based on this suit. I think Vin Crew mentioned this in one of his videos. Rom number 42. I guess he's not the Space Knight anymore because it's not on the cover. Oh, and this is done by Jusko. I think that's Joe Jusko. He was pretty famous for painting like science fiction fantasy. Now he's back to being a Space Knight with 57 and Alpha Flight's on the cover. Now, I'm happy to get these books here since I showed you I had picked up Dazzler number 1 not too long ago, so this will lead me to fill in some of that. This is number 2. Second copy of number 2. Number 5. 6. I really like this cover here on issue number 8. The way she's monochromatic there with the gold looking stuff. At first I didn't realize who it was. I thought it was maybe that character She. Then I'm like, oh, duh, it's Dazzler. She's just looks all gold. And I think that's a really cool cover. Number 11. 14. I think that's She-Hulk. I don't know who the dude in the blue is. This is 16. She's mixing up with the Enchantress. 17. She got a lip lock on Angel. 19. I think that's the Inhuman guy, Black Bolt. 20. 22. Rogue's giving her a fistful. Or a face full of fists, my bad. 23. 24. 25, she's on the jagged edge. Whatever that's about. And the last one for Dazzler is number 26. Now I've already got these New Mutants, but it just add to my collection. 13, 16, still like that cover. 23, Ka-Zar the Savage, number 3. Number 4. Number 9, I don't think he's so savage anymore, because if he was, it's behind the cover still. 26, he's savage again, holy cow. Red Sonja, Fire and the Fury in the Age of Conan. She-Devil with a sword. So this is number 2. This came out in like 76. And this came out in... She's still the She-Devil with a sword. She's just not in a savage title of whatever Conan thing. Anyway, this is number 1. Number 1. Number 2. And now we're to Conan 68. King Conan number 1. Number 6. 8. 11. 15. 16. Call the Conqueror number 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Master of Kung Fu. I don't know what number this is because this is one of those books that's just not in the best of shape, as you can see by that big fat chunk that's missing where the number should be right here. 92, 93, 94, 95. 102, 107, 108, 109, 111, 112, 113, 120, 121, 122, 124. Yeah, I'm trying to rush through here because I'm about halfway through and I've got about 10 minutes left on my recording device here. Alright, Marvel Universe number 1. This is like the Wikipedia of the Marvel Universe back in the day. So it's number 1. I got a bunch of copies of this. So that's 3 copies of that. Number 2, 5, 6, 7, 7 again, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, my bad, 15 again. Now we're into what ifs. This one's what if the Hulk had become a barbarian. Well, he would have been whooping ass, that's what. But anyways. Now, what if Thor and the Avengers had battled the gods? That's number 25. Again, number 25. So, what if Cap had become president in issue 26? Now, this is a two-parter, split in half, like they used to do with Tales of Suspense and those books back then. And this is 33, and we get Dazzler to become a Herald of Galactus, and if Iron Man had been trapped in King Arthur's time. Oh, there's 23 or 33 again. Now, this is 38, featuring Daredevil and Cap, plus the Vision of Scarlet Witch. 3 sagas of alternate futures. Now, isn't it funny how, like, you buy something, or it's like when you buy a car, and suddenly after that you notice the same model of car that you bought. Well, I'm afraid that I'm going to end up running into What If Thor Battle Conan from now on, every time I go somewhere. What if Submariner had saved Atlantis from its destiny? I have that from when I was a kid. And number 45. I'm not sure, but this looks like, I don't know, a Sam Keith kind of thing going on there. Let me get you the next stack, because I'm trying to get through this. As you can guess, it's Marvel Team Up. This right here is primarily the reason that I jumped on this, because I don't have very many Marvel Team Ups from when I was a kid, and I've always liked Spider-Man, and yeah, so we get to see him teaming up with people, as the title suggests. Issue 31, 39, 101, 102, 104, 105, 106, 108, 109, 10, 11, second copy of 11, 112, 113, 114, second copy of 114, 115, 118, second copy of 118, 119, and another 119, 120, 121, 122, 23, 124, Tiger on the cover of 125, and so I guess they're splitting it up into 2 different team ups here, because you got Luke Cage on there teaming up with the Son of Satan. So on 126, 127, 128. What a silly cover! Oh my God, this is horrible. Anyways, 128, 129. 130. This is very funny to me. This Enter the White Rabbit chick here, she cracks me up. I haven't read it yet, but just the cover is funny. 131. I've got quite a few of this. 132. Again. So I got 3 copies of that. Now we're up to 133. Jack of Hearts, 134. 139. 2 copies of this. I really like this cover on 140. The red monochromatic deal they got going on. Really like this cover. 142, 143, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147. What's he doing with? I guess he just latched on for a ride, because I don't think he actually picked that up. So anyways, 148, sorry. 149. I really want to read this one just because I like Cannonball a lot. And annual number 3 and 7. Okay, now I've got Spectacular Spider-Man number 61, number 72, number 79, 85. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Marvel Tales 85. So yeah, these are Marvel Tales, predominantly reprinted reprinted Amazing Spider-Man. So it's 86, 88, 89, 91, 92, 113, 114, 118, 120. Sorry, guys. 137. I believe that's reprinting Amazing Fantasy number 15. And 153, Kraven the Hunter. So I'm going to wrap this one up right now because I don't have enough time to go through what's left in the box. So, yeah, so I think I got a pretty good deal on these books. Most of them I'm going to hang on to, I think. But then at the same time, I'm also wondering if I couldn't, flip them at a comic shop for, a better copy of, I don't know, early Captain America, early Avengers, or early X-Men book. Swap all these for one good book, I'm thinking. But I'll have to think about that a little bit more. Yeah, so don't give up on Craigslist. It's not horrible, but again, like when we made the deal and agreed to meet, we met at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at a very busy gas station, in public. So I felt safe, and I'm sure that the guy that I bought the books off of felt safe as well. So yeah, don't put your safety at risk for something stupid like comic books. Like, favorite, subscribe, and I'm going to get this uploaded and get working on the next video so you can see the rest of what I got for you. Or for me, actually, my bad. Thank you.